Today, we're cooking Tokwa't Baboy. And here are the ingredients. We have tokwa, we have obviously pork, we have our white onions, we have our garlic, we also have ginger, and we have some chilies. Now let's start with our tokwa or tofu. We'll start by frying them whole, or if you have them really big, you can just cut them up into cube or really large cubes and start frying them, deep frying them. Okay, so you're gonna fry both sides or all sides for that matter.
A few minutes later.
So once they're all crispy golden brown on the outside, what we're gonna do is put them aside first. Alright, now let's start to cook our pork. I'll start by boiling some water, and I will cook a big chunk of pork, not some pork slices. Alright, so we're gonna boil some water and then put the pork in. Alright, and then season it a little bit. The water, well, I pre-seasoned it earlier. Cover it now. In the meantime, let's cook our spices. Alright, let's start with the white onions. Okay, so we're just gonna, like rough chopping it. Nothing too fancy, no julienne, no nothing like that. We're just gonna start chopping our white onion. Okay, so after we chop our onions, we're gonna do the same thing with our garlic. Now, it's really up to you if you want really thin slices or you want big slices of garlic. Depends also on how much you want to cook. Normally, I would just start with 3 cloves of garlic, crush them. But if you want them, with bigger pieces of garlic, you can do that as well. All right, it's really up to you. All right, so we're gonna put our garlic aside together with our onion. Okay, now we're going to cut our ginger. Now, some people don't like ginger that much, but we're gonna put it in for flavor. If there are people who doesn't like it that much, you can approach it 2 ways. You can, slice it really small so they don't see it, or really big so they can see it and they can just put it aside. The choice is yours. It's really up to you. Alright, so now almost done slicing our ginger. Alright, I'm gonna put them together with the other spices. Okay, let's go back to the pork. And I think they're almost done. Now we're gonna start frying them. Okay, so make sure your oil is hot, but not too hot. Okay, we're gonna start deep frying it. All right, until it's crispy golden brown. Just be careful with the oil. Okay, when you start frying the pork, oil's gonna be splatting all over the place. Alright, so we're gonna start to cut our tofu. Alright, cut them into small cubes. And next is we're gonna cut our pork. Now our pork is gonna be cut into the same squared pieces or cubes similar to what the size of the tofu is, or the tokwa. Now how much pork, how much tokwa is really up to you. You know, it depends on how big or how many people you're going to feed. Alright, but normally the ratio is as much tokwa, there's as much pork as well. Alright, so we're just gonna put that aside. Now we're gonna cut some chilies. Okay, we'll put our chilies in the end just to give it some heat. Alright, let's put our chilies aside. We'll put all the spices into a single bowl except for the chilies. Add our white vinegar for tartness. And then add some soy sauce for saltiness. And then we're gonna add a little bit of sugar, about 1 tablespoon in this case, and then quite a tad bit, you know. Alright, to give it sweet taste. And then we're gonna put in some water. Alright, so make sure the ratio of these liquid spices are not too much, just enough. It depends on how much pork and how much tofu. Yeah, you stir it up, mix them all together, and then you add them to your tofu and pork. Okay. Once added, you add your chilies as well, and then mix them all together. Alright, so that's about it. Okay, now you can adjust the taste by putting more sugar if you want it sweeter. You can add a little bit salt. You can add some salt if you find it, you know, needs a little bit more. Some people would add lemon or calamansi. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. This really go well with our lugaw recipe. Just go into our channel and look for our lugaw recipe so you can enjoy both dishes. I guarantee you this is very delicious. Okay, I hope you enjoy that. I hope you like this recipe. For more recipes, just subscribe to our channel. Just click on the red button right there and you'll be good to go. See you next time. Bye.